and so are you. Yes. Saturday strolling down the laneway, bringing Flapper as well. Kids are rushing up to join him. Everyone's ringing the bell. Do us a favor and open the door and let them in. Let them all in.
Just check your teeth. I think you should brush them more often. That's all.
Okay, now
What's
we're
happening
spread
here,
out
Brenda?
to the
Do
full
you want to
length.
listen to that?
Okay. Ready? Right, you catch the other link. Yeah, that's on the wrong side, I think. Oh, it's so neatly done that I can't tell. Oh, that's right. Give it a little shake. Ooh. Oh, good morning, everybody. Oh. This was sent in by a friend of mine, Ken McCaw. Certainly enhances our table, doesn't it, Flap? Yeah. And Flap, I'd really like to thank you yesterday because in the cooking segment it really got out of hand, I think. And I thought you did a really ripper job of guarding me from the others and getting everybody together. Today, everybody, don't forget, today's the big draw, Flap. So you'll be really excited to see who's going to win a lot of the competitions. So I'm really looking forward to that. Thanks for turning the radio down. You should have been here about 10 minutes ago. Dr. Feathers was dancing around to some really good music.
I think I've got the, you know, the loud soft switch sort of worked out. Yeah, it's okay now.
Turn it up a bit,
Good
Feathers.
morning. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get into it.
As a minority government,
Do you guys realise?
This is music? What's this? This is news or something.
Is it news? Do you want to try another one?
Yeah, get some music.
Come on.
Excuse me.
Music, please, little machine.
Well, what about good old KY? Kurt.
Kurt.
Yes, Kurt. What's on Kurt today?
The news, I think. So it's about the time of day that the news is happening all over the
It's
place on radio.
about the time of day that I let you in on. Did you guys realise? Just turn it
Whoops.
down. Did you guys realise that today is the big draw for the competitions?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
right.
SEC Watch It, because tomorrow we're going to be asking a lot of the people in from the different places,
Hey,
like Mr.
Flap.
Watch It, to come in and award the prizes. So
And Mr. BMX.
and Mr. BMX, of course. Yeah. So today, stick around, everybody,
It's going
because
to be really exciting, isn't it, Flap?
and
It's going to
finding
be
out if
that exciting.
I wouldn't know what it's
And a
like.
bit more.
When you enter competitions, Dr. Feathers, you are really on the edge of your seat when the day comes for the big draw,
Oh, yeah.
especially if your work's being read out. So I think I'll let you do it today, Flap. You can draw entries out
Flap.
and things. You like to do that? Because you've been very exceptional, I think, the
Right.
last 2 weeks, plus the fact you're 5 now, so you're really growing up to
Yes.
be the big boy.
And
A
maybe
master of
Feathers will
ceremonies.
get time to do his invention segment today.
Well, I certainly
Yeah.
hope so. If that Miss Woman person, I mean, she's a nice person, but
What's
she...
the matter with Miss Woman?
She just takes too long, absolutely too long to do. Well, she does. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. I'd
You
like to do
tell
my
'em, Feathers.
invention. Some kids have said in some really nice things, and I want to do my invention.
Calm down.
Yeah,
Saturday.
I agree exactly with what you say, Feathers.
And her name's-
That is just exactly
Right.
right. She's been
Okey-dokey.
doing this too
Siding.
often for too long.
Right.
She comes
See?
in here and
Oops.
and
Ooh.
she steals everybody else's segment time, all
Right.
so she can just play her game.
Right.
Well, I don't think it's good enough, Feathers. I think you should stand up for your rights.
Right.
I think you should really...
Cut, okay? Now listen, for a start, her name's Wonder Woman, not Miss Woman.
Oh, Miss Wonder, whatever, but
Wonder
she takes too long to
Woman.
do everything, doesn't she?
Right,
And I
even
never
the
get to do my
name's too
invention,
long.
so there.
I'm sorry I spoke. I think we'll just go out of this and come back in a moment.
I think I'll put glue in it.
Good morning, folks. I hope you are enjoying this beautiful day. And for those people who are, here's some pleasant driving music.
enjoy yourself, and I'll play for you some pleasant listening music.
Picked up. So if you have a kite or a glider, happy flying!
Hope you enjoyed this morning's entertainment on KBM, and we'll be back with you again tomorrow at the same time. And remember, if you're out and about, remember your safety first.
Well, flap. We've had some more photographs sent in, which are really lovely. We'll get right on with those. This is Jeanette Cretty, and she's there with her poodles. Did I show you the poodles yesterday? Really nice, aren't they? She's got 3 little poodles next to her. They must breed them or something, I think. Anyway, good morning, Janet. This one's Thomas Majatovic, and he's obviously on holiday somewhere or just having a good time down the beach. And this one's really hysterical. This girl, I think she's been in a decorating bike competition. It's Sandra Elliott of Kalamunda, and she's dressed up in fancy dress like a cave lady or something, and she's really having a hoot of a time there. And this one's Sharon Miller of, oh, she doesn't say, but there she is. And I think that's her school uniform. Good morning, Sharon. How are you this morning? And we've had some wonderful buttons sent in as well, but we've also had a really nice letter. I'd quickly like to read it out to you because it's coming from an adult fan. How's that, Flap? We've been getting the big ones in there. Dear Saturday, Dr. Feathers, Brindley, Flapper and crew, just a sneaky note to congratulate you on the great job you're doing for Kids TV. It's great to know that children can watch a show without being talked down to and will be credited with having some intelligence and a developed sense of humour. As a preschool teacher and a mum, I commend you and your producer. Keep up the good work. Regards, Liz Morrison. Thank you very much, Liz. That's really, I'm glad that's a big one thinks we're doing okay. Thanks very much, Liz. Oh, yeah, these are some of the nice things we're going to be giving away. The line lights. You're getting very good. You're very professional. Flap's got everything in order today. Now, we've had some lovely buttons. This one's a real work of art. This was your favourite, yes. Don't have to get carried away, Flap, but you are doing a wonderful job. Remember this one from yesterday? This one's really beautiful. It's been made of shells completely, and it's been sent in from Bronwyn Milne of Bull Creek, and she spent a lot of time sticking all the little shells and little bits of seaweed and things on her button. Lovely effort. Thanks very much, Bronwyn. We really appreciate that. And here's one that has been made out of felt and wool. That's really great. It's of Flap, and it's been done by George Jackson of Koondoola. That must be, is that a long way away? I've never heard of that place. Anyway, thanks very much, George. That's a really lovely effort because he's spent a lot of time on the edge stitching all the wool up like that. And one quick one. Oh, this one's really funny because it's been made out of all used fabric and also paper there. Brindley's been made out of also paper, but they've added string and little pieces there. Dr. Feather's stringy beard. Looks like he needs a little bit of a hairbrush and a beard and a little comb on his beard. And there's me, and I've got fabric hair, and that's really nice. That's been sent in from Anna Coxon of Booragoon. Thank you very much, Anna. Really great effort. Oh, we've had a wonderful, wonderful response with our beautiful buttons. In fact, we get really good ones. We get actually very good work sent in, don't you think, Bryn? Hey, Dr. Feathers, where's Bryn?
Bryn said he was going to go for a walk, and if we didn't want him around in the workshop, he was going to trot off, and he's trotted off for a bit of a walk. You know, probably down by a stream somewhere, probably, you know, up a tree, somewhere like that. Bryn's just gone for a walk.
We got a bit carried away. We were only joking.
Yeah, I know, but all those nasty letters, he gets a little bit, you know, takes it to heart. He'll be okay, Flap. I'm sure he'll be okay. Do you want me to carry on with silly stamps?
Yeah, you go ahead with the silly
Okie
stamps.
dokie. All of these have been sent in by Jason Aldridge, and he's done a real lot of work. There's one of the sun, there's a frog, knit it.
Yeah, from yesterday.
Ribbit. And that's a really nice frog. And look, a snake as well. And Varun, there's a sort of little life being it type car, which is really...
Feathers.
Bryn?
Hello, Dr. Feathers.
Bryn, what are you doing out there?
Well, as I said, if you don't want me in the workshop, I'll do all my stuff from out here.
Come on, Brindley, we were only joking.
No, it's very nice out here.
Brindley, listen, the kids.
Bryn?
You have a joke with everybody all the time. Listen, most of the kids that wrote in and said all those things, it was only a joke. You don't have to get upset about it.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat. Lots to do out here.
Right.
Well, we'll just go on with silly
cold,
stamps
but
then.
lots
Okay, so all of those really nice size and nice coloured silly stamps were sent in by Jason Aldridge of Raleigh Stone. He's 10 years old. And I better put them so they're nice and safe, which is sort of up there. Okie dokie. And these are all national food type stamps.
What have they got for Italy?
It's a plate of jelly beans, I think.
No, Dr. Feathers, it's
Isn't
a
it-
pizza. Haven't you eaten pizza
No, it's the
before?
whole thing, Sat. It's not just a piece of it, it's everything.
Yeah.
It's,
But it's not jelly beans, I'm sure it's pizza.
I'm sure it's very tasty, whatever it is. And there's, what's that there? Oh,
America looks like
a cheese with a frankfurter?
hamburger.
Oh, it's a hamburger.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. There's England with some fish and chips.
Yeah.
They look like snails and things in
Yes,
France.
they get that. You know what they're called? Everybody want to know what they're called? Escargots.
Escargot.
Yes, that's French for snail.
And there's some Australian type food, which is sort of a meat pie arrangement with a bottle of sauce. It's really quite good. And they're all sent in from Amanda Swift. Hiya, Amanda. They're really nice. 55 Base Road in Bull Creek. Wow. One more. Oh, have we got time for a few more, do you think, Sat?
Oh,
I'd like to show the monster ones.
Yeah, just those
These are a
ones.
groove, Bryn.
Sure is cold outside, you know.
Well, what are you doing outside, Bryn?
Could rain a bit later on,
It probably will rain a bit later on, Bryn.
but I'll be okay. Don't you worry
These...
about me.
Ah, come on, Brindley, come inside. Look, everybody was joking, all right? You have to make such a big... Oh, Brindley.
These, he'll be okay, all right?
I think I'll sit down here and...
He's been
Feathers,
to acting school. Yes,
we
Bryn.
gotta get another bin.
Yes, we'll get another bin, Bryn. You okay?
He's not...
Don't worry about me.
He's not used to much...
Okay, I'd like to show these set of monsters
Dr.
type
Feathers, he's
stamps.
just not used to much exercise. That's why he can't handle sitting on bins and things.
Yeah, yeah, look, he's done these sort of things before. It'll be okay. I'll just show these monster stamps and everything's going to be hunky-dory,
Okay.
I'm sure.
It's a real laugh, isn't
All
it?
these monster stamps have come in from Rodney Wilson. And there's,
They're really good.
oh, a Hungarian fly trapper, a hunchback of Hammond. Don't know where Hammond is, but that's quite a hunched
You're not
hunchback.
holding them still long enough, Feathers. You know you gotta hold them still for close-ups and stuff.
There was Brindley saying, I don't want to
Wow.
be involved in any segment, and now he's out the window telling me not to hold them still longer.
Well, listen, if you're gonna run the show, you may as well run it properly.
Okay.
The last
right.
thing we need
We'll
is
go
a
back.
back seat set worker.
We'll go back to the
The gutter
hunchback
needs painting,
of Hammond.
Feathers.
Pardon?
The gutter needs painting.
The brushes are over in the garden just round behind there, Brent.
Yeah?
This
I know where the brushes are.
is the
all
hunchback
right.
of Hammond, which I'm holding for a little longer. Ta-dum. And there is, the Midland Misery. That's really quite good. And there is,
That's the...
that sort
yeah.
of headless person there. And they're all from Rodney Wilson of Forvarna Place and Kubelup.
I'd say that the headless one's not feeling particularly well.
No.
Yeah, they're really good,
Neither
aren't they?
am I.
Right.
That's terrific.
Very cold outside.
Oh,
Try running around,
in.
Brent. That really
Oh,
warms you
no,
up.
listen,
Bit of a
I've been
trot.
told to get off, so that's exactly what I'm
Calm
gonna
back.
do.
Now, Brend,
You're so
old buddy,
melodramatic.
Listen,
Brindley.
it's not you that have made me go outside.
you were all just
It's
kidding,
them.
weren't you?
The audience.
No,
It's their fault.
I'm sure, Brend, they were all just having a bit of a joke, you
Brindley?
know? Having a bit of a dig.
Brindley, you're taking everything far too far. Now, I
Oh,
ask
dear.
you, all our friends out there, I mean, I know that all the letters we've read, they were joking, weren't you? Yeah?
Yeah, big joke.
Joking,
funny
right?
joke.
Better come back. I think, Flap, why don't you go and
We've
get
got a
Bryn?
fence, you know, it's quite safe.
You just leave me alone, Flap. I'm going to be all right out here,
No,
thanks.
Flapper's going to come out and get you.
I'm just going to go and dig up some worms or something for breakfast.
Go on, Flap, you go
It
get
was
him.
a joke. Oh.
Anyway, you can all go have a commercial break while I try and find some breakfast. Sorry, Feathers, no time.
Thank you for sending those.
Only
Oh.
joking. Nah, come on,
Brilliant.
Feathers, let's get on with it.
Right, they were really, really wonderful. And I'm going to send out for those a Merit Award. Ta-dam! Like that.
The
Merit Award.
official Original and the best merit award.
With the ribbon, the seal, and the Dr. Featherweather.
You don't
sort of
get ribbons
signature
and wax
over in
seals
the
on any
corner.
other merit award.
You see that? Roing. There's the signature. Right.
That's a simulated signature.
Well, it's a... Yes, Bryn.
Whatever.
I'm going to get my tongue tied if I sort of get into that one about simulated stimulate...
I'm no good at tongue twisters.
Can I show people how to make a bongo now? Can
Okay.
I?
What do you reckon, Flap?
Oh, it does that to me
Oh.
too. That music is really
Trunk
weird.
on my bench. Did you hurt your trunk, Flap?
Um,
You're not listening to me, are you, Flap?
yes, he is Brindley, but you might not be able to hear him. Oh, it's that music.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter, Flap.
Oh.
You'll be right. Wow, excitable little boy.
Would you like to know how to? Would you like to know how to make a bongo?
This
If
is
it's all
my
right?
close-up.
Oh,
Nobody intrudes on my close-up.
I'm sorry. Maybe I can have another camera or something.
I suggest you do.
This one right there. Would you like to know how to make a bongo? Would you? Good. The first thing you do is get an old sort of Milo-type can, right?
And drink all the Milo.
Right. Drink all the Milo. Don't leave any Milo in it, and you'll probably have a stomachache if you drink it too fast. But when you've finished drinking all the Milo, cut the hole out of the bottom of the tin, just like that, and be very, very careful. Make sure you use one of those sort of one of
Can
those type
openers.
of can openers.
Don't try and chew through it with your teeth.
Yeah, but those ones that go like around like that are the best sort of can openers. The ones that go like that.
They're a bit tricky.
They can leave a jagged edge, which
Yes.
if there's any sort of a jagged edge, tap it down with a hammer. Or, you know, with something really hard, just sort of tap it down.
Like 17 bricks.
Tap, 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 tap. Make sure that's nice and safe and you're not going to cut yourself, okay? Next thing to do is to get yourself some rubber. And if you don't have any rubber laying around, you could pop down to the garage and ask the guy down the garage whether he's got any old tyres, you know, with sort of patches and punches in them
idea.
that he doesn't want anymore. And find yourself a good bit of rubber out of the tyre and cut a circle out just a bit bigger than that. And I found that this saucepan is just a bit bigger.
If Sat finds you with that, you're in big trouble, Doctor.
It's the one with the broken handle, Brent.
You know, Sat, if it's, anything to do with the kitchen, keep away from it.
I reckon it's okay, because this one's with a broken handle, you know. Anyway, you get one that's just slightly bigger than the can, put it on the rubber, and cut around the rubber. And you can see that you end up with a size like that.
Feathers, we're really going to have to move on.
Right. The next
Quickly.
thing you do is get yourself a piece of cloth, make it the same size as the rubber.
Could you make this part in 60 seconds?
Yeah, and then cut it right around there, make a sort of smaller circle right in there,
You're going to have to double up. We've only got 30.
and you cut that out, right? I don't have to really cut it out, because, people know that you can cut out, you know.
Of course they do.
Right. Then you end up with that when you glue that piece onto the inside, right? And all these little tricky bits, and I'll just show you how to make the little clips on the end. They're just a peg. See these clips? These
Yeah.
clips right there, they're just a peg. And you just open your peg up like this, twist, and pop. There you go.
Twist and pop.
Twist and pop.
Remember that, twist and pop.
You might have to get your dad to do this part, bit, bit. You might have to get your dad to do this part. It's that music, you know. And what you do is you just bend up. It's pretty hard to do. Oops. So be very, very careful. Anyway, you bend the ends up.
You've got to watch it with pliers too. They can be
Right.
a little tricky.
You see that? You just bend the end up and you've got yourself a nice little bend up end. When you bend both up, they're going to hook under there to hold the string on. See? Hook, 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 hook.
Roger.
Right. And that's all of those little things on there. You put string through, and the string has to be round about this long. You see where that glue mark is, where the label's been on? Round about down to there. A double bit of string, like that. Then you turn your can upside down, once you've looped all of those through, and twisted the little strings around a bit, and you pull them up. Yoing.
Yoing?
Yoing.
Bongos don't go yoing. They go do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Is it all right if this bongo goes yoing just until I get to the part?
Oh, all right.
Good-o. Now, once you've done that one way over here, do the one right over, which is sort of opposite from it, and pull up like that.
Yoing.
Then go all the way around and clip them up. Yoing. Padoing.
Padoing? Oh, you can go too far, Feathers. I mean, yoing is okay, but padoing?
That was a shorter string. You don't understand about yoings and padoings. It's a really complicated thing, actually. Took me a while to learn it.
Yeah.
Now, the way that you tighten up your string is just to twist it like that. And when you twist it like that, it makes the skin tighter, which makes it harder to put the little clip on, but it also makes the bongo bong. Excuse me. And it goes.
Presenting Feathers on his bongos.
Hey, yeah.
Man, groovy.
We'll meet again.
She knows it too.
I don't know when. Oh, I do actually.
Anyway, we don't have time for any of this blitz of the hits of the blitz stuff. All we've got to say
is thank you. Thank you for being part of all the
I wasn't
news
gonna say
that's gone on the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
We appreciate you having aboard our little team here.
Thanks for
We
sending
know that
all
good
your
things come to
inventions.
an end, but we look
Yep.
forward. We'll be back in August. But remember, on the 2nd of June, on Saturday, we'll be back to say g'day and have a
Right.
good time. So
with the old Saturday morning show and the yes, yes, no, no game.
that's
And those
right.
sort of no, yes, yes game.
Yes, yes, no, no, maybe, maybe.
Yes, yes, no, 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 no.
Maybe.
Anyway, everybody,
Perhaps.
thanks very much for tuning in and being part of it all.
Beautiful.
Take care of yourselves till June the
Okay.
2nd. Bye-bye.
See you, gang.
Thanks very, very much.
It's been great.
They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song.
Hey, listen, I just want to say a big thanks to Andy, our audio person, because without him, you wouldn't hear all my jokes. And I also want to say a really big thanks to Bonnie, another audio guy who came along and did a really great effort. And thanks a lot to all the rest of the crew. Bye.
Part of it, and I'd like to thank all the crew as well, and including little old Kay out there, and all the viewers as well. Thanks very much. Bye-bye, everyone.
Smiling through, just like you always do.
I'd like to thank Jackie and some people who do some graphic type artwork for us from time to time, because they often get forgotten, you know. And I'd like to thank you, especially for tuning in, and anyone else I've forgotten, okay? See you soon.